Oh dear, welcome back to E20 Zone TV. How the fuck have we give that away? How have we give that away, mate? I'm fucking livid. Absolute livid with that. Sheffield United 2, West Ham United fucking 2. And I know what people are saying about Moyes, but fucking hell, listen, right? Some of these fucking players, man. Some of these fucking players. Soufal, I've been saying for time, not good enough. Not fucking good enough. Areola, mate. I agree with William there. Life of West Ham fan. Fucking hell, man. I'm fuming. Fuming. Absolutely fuming. Not even going to lie to you, mate. Kufal's a fucking mug, bruv. Honestly. 100% class A cunt. I will say that. Before I get started, please do smash a like on the video. Subscribe to E20 Zone TV if you want to. If you don't want to, thank you and fuck off. How about that? Because I don't really care tonight, mate. I am so pissed off with that. Really am. Really fucking am, mate. I don't know where to begin. I don't know where to begin, but I'm going to start at the beginning, right? As I try and compose myself because I'm fucking livid. Listen, we come out slow, everything. Danny Ings today, superb, man the match, totally man the match. Done really, really well for West Ham today. I'll give him his due on that. But like Cornet scored, good goal. We consider stupid goal. Areola, fucking going to get criticised tonight. I'm not going to lie. He's going to get some criticism. And we're going at half time 1-0. We come out second half. Wasn't good from us second half. I'm not going to lie. I really am not going to lie on that. We get a penalty. Danny Ings, great work from him yet again. Right. And then in the end, we self-destruct like West Ham of old. Yeah. That was West Ham of old in that last 2-3 minutes. What's Soufal doing? Right, what the fuck is Soufal doing? If you're going to double book Vladimir Soufal, why have you not double booked Hamer for Sheffield United, who fouled Bowen in the second half? It's just fucking criminal, isn't it? Let's be real here. Let's be absolutely real. I'm going to come to your chat, and then they score that penalty in the dying sort of minutes and rob us of 2 points. Yeah, and it's a big 2 points and all because I thought the boys done well today to a point. Yeah, and I think us winning the game, we deserve to win that game, and we end up drawing the game. It feels like a fucking loss. It really does. But I'm going to get to your comments as I always do, and I'm going to wait for the boys to come on and have their say, and just fucking so angry, mate. So angry. Fuming. I agree, mate. I really do. Johnson played very well when he come on. I must admit, I was shocked he come on. And he come on in a midfield position, and that's like, that is just, just says it all, really. Link in chat. Let's get the link in for certain man who want to come on and have their say about West Ham today. Let's have a look. Bosh, and we got that. Bang. There you go. Right, links in the chat if anyone wants to come on and have their say on today. Like, I'm fucking livid, mate. I'm so angry with that. Yeah, it is unreal, and that is it just tells you all you need to know about like officiating. I don't think Areola has fouled their player. Very soft pen. But it's just stupid, though. Like, I think Soufal's more to blame than Areola. Like, why are you going in like that and just putting the pressure on us and getting sent off? You're just mugging us off. People keep backing Soufal up. Yeah? Backing him up. He's not good enough. I'll say it once, I've said it 1,000 times. You need someone who knows what they're doing, and he does stupid things. How can you get booked twice in a matter of minutes? That's just madness. Welcome, Sir Daddy. What do you want to say?
It is a disgrace.
Yeah.
Firstly, on their pan, our goalkeeper, his lips bleeding, but no, it's a penalty on them, a penalty on us. And then rugby tackle. Are we watching NFL or are we watching Premier League football? Because that is disgrace.
It's fucking terrible, mate. Terrible. Let's be honest. It's
and the other thing, when we had our penalty, that should have been another yellow card.
Yeah, I know. Don't get me wrong. It wasn't good today. And listen, if anyone wants to come on and have their say today, they're more than welcome. What about Danny Ings today, mate?
Oh, I was off on my feet. Bravo to Danny Ings. That was special.
Yeah, I know, mate.
That was something, and I feel bad for him. He should have scored.
But and he had a big chance
at the end.
Right
but it was a good block. It's just stupid. And then foul. You know you're on a yellow card. Okay, yes, maybe it was a yellow card, but you're on a yellow card. What the fuck are you doing?
I know, mate. I know. I've got to come to this comment. Gary, they didn't have players today, mate. Not a chance.
No, they
Not
didn't.
not a
Both,
chance.
but both times they scored. End of first half, we were dominating them.
We should have
Missed,
been 3 or 4-0 up before they scored.
and then
Easily.
the last half, the last minutes, we had multiple other chances that
Yeah.
we missed. Like Bowen, where was his shooting boots today? Awful.
Yeah, I
But
know, mate.
but what's it called? Sufal should be dropped. Ben Johnson, give him the new contract, and he is the right back.
Fucking yeah.
And then
He's a fucking midfielder and all at this rate. Like I couldn't believe he come on as midfield. Right, so Daddy.
But another thing, today shows why we need Calvin Phillips. I'm hearing people say we don't need it. We need him because their first goal with Edson Alvarez on the pitch, their first goal doesn't come because he gets there before the player. Because he sniffs it out. But it's just stupid. I mean, these refs, man, like they're so dumb.
So Daddy, I'm gonna let you go. Right, I've got to get other people on. Peace. Right, from one American to another. Lucas, how the fuck do you feel about that? Because I'm fuming, mate. I'm gonna lie. Go on.
It's just abysmal, really. I mean, so many things happen, so many things to comment on, but like people that watch us, right, and even like Alfie and Mitch to a point, they'll joke about my ref ratings and why they're always so low. Today is a perfect example as to why I barely ever give any credit to referees, and when I do, I think it means a little something. But today, don't get me wrong, we were not that great, but we were robbed, in my opinion, absolutely robbed. 3 points taken away. Again, I'm not saying we really deserved to win because I thought we were pretty crap, but it's just I'm numb to the point now, to be honest with you. Like, these decisions we keep seeing are absolutely shambolic, arrestable, in my opinion.
I'm going to be straight when I say this, right? The reason why we withdrew the game today because we didn't take our fucking chances. This game should have been dead and buried in the first half. We had so many chances in and around their box, and better passing, better sort of composure. Like, we should have put this team to bed today.
And I can tell you why we didn't take our chances, because everyone on the pitch today, bar Danny Ings, was allergic to laying the ball off. We didn't lay the ball off once. We could have scored 3 times today if we just laid the ball off.
Yeah. WestHamOnline, welcome.
Evening.
What are you saying, mate?
I refuse to comment on the performance because that was a robbery. I don't care what anyone says about Moyes or anything. By the way, Moyes' sub, the fans were chanting, "You don't know what you're doing." Pretty clear he did know what he was doing because Johnson was quality when he came on.
It was good, yeah. I'll give him that.
I think he found himself a new role. Hopefully.
Honestly, the refereeing, disgusting. I've tried to find his address already. But the red card for Sufal. Don't get me wrong, the second yellow was a clear yellow, but the first one he literally got. I don't know.
Absolute embarrassment.
Their penalty, people have said, "Oh, it is a pen." How? I genuinely don't even think he touched him. That happens like 100 times a game. And then if that's a penalty, R1 at the end is definitely a penalty. Their defender won't even
I was going to say that.
They don't even look at it. Honestly, it's a joke.
Areola was the one bleeding in the end.
Anyone, listen, I've had one comment today so far saying about Moyes, yeah? It's got nothing to do with fucking Moyes today. Nothing to do with Moyes whatsoever, right? We dominated this team. We had so many chances. The players on the pitch didn't take their fucking chances, right? Because it's obvious. Maxwell Cornet, he scores a goal, but that's all we've done in the whole game. Danny Ings today, brilliant. Like, I've got to be honest. Like,
that was his best match in a West Ham kit by some miles.
Oh, best match ever in a West Ham kit by a fucking long way, right? How can people blame fucking like Moyes today, right? Let's blame fucking Sufal today, people. Let's blame that prick for getting booked twice in fucking 2 minutes.
But that's, I don't know. I think the Sufal one's harsh, but he wasn't great today. I'll say that. But It's an
You don't get
embarrassment.
booked though, Lucas.
It was an embarrassment. He got sent off though. He should never even been on a yellow.
Yeah, I know, but it's just stupid. It's just fucking. It's a fucking div, isn't it? It's a
It is,
div
but
moment.
Gustavo Almer should have been sent off too. He was on a yellow, stopped the counterattack, and he got nothing. This ref was an absolute disgrace today. He should be shot.
Alf, what do you make of sort of like? Let's go into the game, right? Because I've done my little bit. What you said about the game today, Alf?
It was rubbish, but we should have won. We'd won the game. And when Cornet went off, who I know he scored, but he was flipping shocking.
He was crap.
When he went off and Johnson came on, we were good for 15 minutes. We were very good. We should have gone 3-1 up. The problem is Danny Ings, as good as he was today, he's got so little confidence in front of goal. He takes about 80 touches before he shoots, so every shot gets blocked. Should have made it 3-1. Definitely Ings has to score one of them. And then they go up the other end. Penalty for, honestly, first the red card. It's not a red card. On it, I don't even know what to say. It's disgusting.
McBurney didn't even fall over either. He jumped, fell on his feet, and then 2 seconds later, delay fall. It's so shit.
It's not a red card, right? But it's just stupidity from Sufal. When you're putting yourself up on offer, then you're going to look like getting the firing line. And he put himself up on offer today, didn't he? It's fucking stupid. I don't know what to say really on today's performance. People say it wasn't great. I actually thought West Ham played all right today. Considering the personnel and the circumstances, I thought West Ham played all right. The first half we should have blitzed this team out of sight, and we didn't. We just allowed them to come into the game every time.
I think all in all, people can nitpick all they want, but with who we had available today, we played our strongest 11, and we played honestly as good as I could have possibly imagined with that 11.
Apparently, Sufal's first yellow was for asking why it's not a red card.
Fuck you know. It's
But that's what I'm saying. I totally agree that once you're on a yellow, you got to be professional, not take the bait, not do what he did. But it's just so annoying. I hate having the referees be the talking point of a result. It should never be that way. And the fact that there was no VAR check at the end either is an absolute disgrace. Disgrace.
And what Alfie said about the Bowen one, if the player's not looking at the ball and he's
got his arms fucking wrapped around him as well, like a fucking NFL tackle.
How can that not be a pen? If that's in the opposition's box at a corner and someone's wrapped their arms around him and pulls him down, that's a free kick in the opposite direction. If someone's bulldozing their way through and pushing people out the way, it's just fucking shit. But the problem is, I don't want to say solely on the ref because we had our fucking chances. We had so many chances to stick this team away, and we just kept going on and on. And I knew what was coming in the first half. I fucking knew it. I sat there. I went, we're missing so many chances. You watch them score. Bang. Fucking Diaz comes back and haunts us again. Just again, isn't it? It's fucking geezers. It's like death taxes and fucking Diaz comes back and just scores all the time. I don't know what to say, really. I don't. I'm angry with the ref. I'm angry with the VAR. I'm just gutted because we deserve to win that game. Yeah. And people are going to come out and say about Ben Johnson. I'm going to be straight when I say this. I couldn't believe he was coming on at midfield. I'm not going to lie. I was like, what the fuck is going on here?
There was literally an angle of him coming on the pitch, and I'm pretty sure he was laughing to himself when he was asked where to play.
Yeah.
And he ended up being very positive in there.
He was good.
How is it a penalty? Sorry, how is that a penalty? What on earth?
By the law, I get why, but if VAR truly looked back at it and gave it, it's a disgrace because McBurney did really not get touched at all.
Yeah.
But still, you can't really be coming out like that and not hitting the ball. But again, I'm just so sick of having to talk about these officials, VAR, because it's so shambolic. I can't reiterate enough why on earth we're the most entertaining, best league in the world to watch, and we have some of the worst officials in the league. They are borderline. The only thing that's not stopping them from being AFCON bad is like blatant corruption. Like AFCON, that's like blatant corruption. It's been proven.
Yeah.
But the Premier League, it's an absolute shambles when it comes to
I
officiating.
tell you what, though, the referee in the Ghana game the other day was quality.
Fucking hell,
Good.
shame we weren't fucking good here. Do you know what I'm saying? Well, I'm going to put the link in the chat for anyone who wants to come on. Right, Alf, I'm going to ask you this. Yeah, obviously people are going to look at Moyes today. Right? Did you think Moyes got it spot on today? Because I don't think there's a lot he done wrong today, if I'm honest.
I don't think he necessarily got it spot on because I thought we were rubbish, but he got the subs right, definitely. I mean, Johnson for Cornet, he got booed for it, and once again, it was a great sub. I'm sorry, we should have put the game to bed. We've got ourselves to blame for that. We should have made it 3-1. Ings has to
Agreed.
score. Bowen should score. We had so many chances at the end, and we were playing well, knocking it all about. Suddenly, with 10 men, they go to the other end. I just cannot believe they've managed to equalise, and it's all because of Michael Salisbury. I don't even know who he is, but
Salisbury.
he's from
His name's
Yeovil.
Michael Salisbury. God, carry on.
Salisbury, yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
He don't deserve to be read out in full.
Yeah.
I'm just going to call him Mike. Mike's a disgrace.
Fucking
I think
mugged by Mike. Go on, Lucas.
don't get me wrong. The result is not great because even with the lineup we had, we should be beating Sheffield. But I actually thought Moyes wasn't all too bad today. I thought the lineup he put out was as strong as he could. His switch in match of swapping flanks with Fornals and Cornet leads to a goal, which is good. And some people are saying, well, why didn't it start off like that? Well, I'm going to respectfully speaking, Fornals hasn't been great, right? But Cornet he has done nothing to really earn him playing in his favorable position, in my opinion. So, like, I'd rather put Fornals in his left mid isn't his strong position, but he's better than Cornet there. But the in-game switch, it worked. The Ben Johnson sub, I didn't know what was going on at first, but it ended up being quite a brilliant sub. I thought Ben Johnson was a bit I don't know how to describe it. He was a bit off at first, but then he settled in. He made great runs from the midfield as well. I actually have always thought Ben Johnson makes good runs, but with the ball, not so great.
I thought he was all right today. Like,
I hope
when he come on, it was good.
I hope that's maybe a little bit of a resurrection for him because I thought he was positive. I know it's Sheffield United, but he looked positive when he came in there. And it's just unfortunate. It really is.
Yeah, I know, mate. I hear you. All right, let's see what Matt's got to say. Matt, what do you want to say, man?
Oh my goodness, you guys all right after that disgraceful officiating? Genuinely, I can't remember the last time I've been
just
this
above
upset.
water.
This upset after a West Ham game. I mean, for starters, Hammer should have been sent off probably 3 times. Don't know how Sufal got that first yellow card. Very stupid for him to get sent off. He needs to learn how to keep his composure. Never a penalty in a million years. We should have finished a lot of chances even before the whole red card situation. I don't know who Sheffield United had lined up at center back today, if it was Randy Orton or Edge, but Bowen was hit with a spear at the end there, and they just didn't call anything. I mean,
some Balkan bastard, Matt.
Genuinely, I cannot believe what I've witnessed. I don't even think I'm angry at this point. I'm just bewildered.
Yeah,
We've been so hard done by because there were parts of that game where we didn't play the best, but genuinely that was such a team performance deserving of 3 points. It's just painful to have it robbed in such fashion.
I agree. I'm bewildered because I'll be honest, all my anger went out when Brewster put that absolutely fucking disgusting tackle on my boy.
You know, if
That
the
was
referee
absolutely disgusting. I was throwing all sorts of fists.
Let's be honest here. He fucking got that wrong and all.
If the referee didn't take 5 minutes with VAR to figure that decision out, the game would have been done. They got an extra 7 minutes because of that.
Yeah, exactly. That's the thing about VAR as well. I know 1,000% why the ref has done that, because he needed VAR. Because if you can't give him a straight red and then take it away, you have to give him a yellow and then you can upgrade it. And that's the issue. The ref should know all day long. His lino should be talking to him as well. The lino was right there.
I know. I must admit, I fucking totally agree with you on that, because I was sitting there, I was thinking to myself, How can you not see that that's out of control and dangerous?
It was
Right,
disgusting.
and then you give a yellow card, right? And that's the thing. He shit himself on that. He got like, and then he just goes and fucking sends off Sufal. There's no like, but Sufal's an idiot though, because he shouldn't be like opening his trap and then fucking doing it, then doing a foul. He's asking for trouble, and then the penalty is just a fucking.
What
penalty,
are
innit?
you allowed to do with a referee anymore? You're not allowed to talk to him unless you're a captain. Even if you are a captain and you talk to him, you'll get carded at the referee's discretion. You can't huddle around a referee to listen to what they're saying because they find that intimidating. Like I don't get it. These referees get no fucking punishment at all for their wrongdoings. They get sent down to the championship for one match and then they're back up. They need to be shipped to fucking Russia.
I really hope we don't. James, I actually hope we don't get an apology tomorrow. I don't want an apology. It's pointless. I'd rather not have the apology.
Yes,
we're
1000% agree.
PGMOL have reviewed it, and it was a penalty on Bowen. Thanks.
No, and then they're going to come. They're going to go on the telly the next day with Mike Dean or some other piece of shit, and they're going to defend the decisions like it wasn't wrong. And I've said this a million times. If the standard wants to improve, you have got to start having officials and former referees like just calling out the obvious mistakes. Stop backing refs because you're a ref. That is like some cult bullshit that I don't know why they do it. It's as simple as it's right or wrong. There's rarely an in-between when it comes to a decision in football.
I hope David Moyes absolutely rips the officials in the interview. We could start a GoFundMe to donate for what the fine he's going to receive for absolutely bashing the shambolic officiating. And like, when is it going to improve? Because this consistently happens every single time we're in a top 6 charge. We get shafted time after time after time.
That is true. That is true. I remember this. I'm just hearing what you just saying now. I'm just going to come in and sort of land on what I want to say. All right. I remember this back in final season at Boleyn. It feels the same thing again. Like it was getting done by fucking decisions. It was getting done by offsides. Like now we've been done today. Like the only issue is today is it's only one game. It's only one game. We're going to have the full fucking fire.
And we didn't lose.
And we didn't lose the game. Yeah. But I'm going to be honest. Yeah. I thought the team done well today. In regards to the circumstances, I thought the team done well. Yeah, but they're fucking idiots because they've. The reason why I'm saying this is because they had so many chances to put this side away, and they fucking just let them back in it every single time.
Do you know what annoys me though, James?
Go.
People now, I'm seeing it on Twitter. You're guaranteed to see it on YouTube later. So remember, I've said this. See you later. The people who know the refereeing is bad will conveniently ignore it today just so they can criticise the manager.
Yeah, but there's nothing to criticise Moyes about today. Well, I'm going to say this, break it down quickly, and I'm going to get Matt's final thought before because I've got someone else who wants to come on. Right, first things first, he went with the best team he had available. Right, that was the best team. There was no one else. Right, he brings on Ben Johnson that we all thought, what the fuck is he doing? He proves us wrong. Ben Johnson was actually right in midfield. Right, you got to give him some credit there. Right. He comes on, we go 2-1 up, rightfully so, because we was the better side. We was the better side,
barely,
100%, right? But we were still the better side, right?
I agree.
And then a moment of madness from Sufal decides to go and lose his fucking head, and then that decision at the end has just killed us. Like West Ham. This will make you laugh, right? I had it all written out. I done all the edit. I was like, I've posted it everywhere where I would post it 2-1 West Ham, and then they go and do that to me. I thought,
please
waste of it.
Never do that again, ever.
I know.
You know, I'm not kidding. I was sitting on the sofa. I was watching the end. I seen the tweet come in. I literally looked at my phone like this.
Oh, mate, the fucking blame me tonight, people. Come at me. Come at the fat man. Come on. You know what I mean? Matt, what do you want to say?
I just read something about Chris Wilder's post-match thoughts, and I want to read this out. I felt we had control of the game, and for Ben to get a goal, he will be an asset for us, blah, 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 blah. Here's the worst part. David Moyes will say he had decisions go against him, but I don't think that should have been a red card for Brewster. Their keeper makes an unbelievably rash decision to come out, and we get rewarded.
Fucking do one.
Fucking hell, mate. Unreal. Matt, 2 questions for you. Quick fire. Worst player for West Ham today?
Pablo Fornells, not probably one of his worst games in his shirt.
Yeah. Best player for West Ham today.
Danny Ings.
Fair enough, mate. Matt, take it easy, man. All the
Thank
best to you, yeah?
See you, Matt.
Right, let's get this man in. Ryan, let's see what Ryan's got to say for himself.
Uh,
Ryan, how's it
How
going,
you
man?
doing, boys? You all right?
good. Hope
Wonderful,
you're well.
mate.
You good?
Yeah.
What are you saying, Ryan?
I don't know. I don't know if I'm good or not, to be honest with you. I mean, like, on the grand scheme of things, Sheffield United, fair enough that they done well today. Let's be honest, they done well, but like the decisions at the end is just it's ridiculous. Come on.
It's a
Like, I
joke.
mean, Ariola coming out for that, he hasn't even touched McBurney. He's got
I know, mate.
elbowed.
That's
Do you know what I mean? And then Bowen getting wrestled to the floor, and VAR aren't looking at it.
that
Wow.
pisses me off more than anything. The fact that it didn't even go to VAR, and it would make more sense because I do agree with well, I don't like all the hands-on tackling that does go on in the box, but
No.
to be fair, if you are looking at the ball and you're trying to shield someone off from getting ahead on it, fair enough. But he wasn't even looking at the ball, and he rugby tackled him.
Exactly that. And like everyone's saying, oh yeah, but Bowen's grabbing onto him. But Bowen's looking at the ball constantly and trying to get away from him.
It was just
And-
it was just embarrassing though today, Ryan. Like for me,
Of
the
course.
refereeing decisions have killed us in the end. Yeah.
Yeah.
The only thing I can say is that West Ham had so many chances today to put this side away before like we went 2-1 up.
I think today.
Absolutely.
Go ahead,
Absolutely.
Ron.
Sorry.
No, you're good.
But it's just even like in the first half, second half, our passing. We just for some reason we can't pass the football.
Mate, I was saying for some reason today we had the inability to not lay off the ball today. Like for some reason we would not lay off the ball today. In my opinion, if Bowen didn't just come back and he was a little bit sharper, I actually do think he lays that ball off to Cornet in the first half.
I fully agree with that.
I don't know. I think he made the right decision. I'm not going to lie. I didn't think. I saw a lot of that.
And I'm not saying it's easy. I'm not saying it's an easy layoff, but Bowen's quality, I think he is able to get that off to Cornet, and he does spit it in the back of the net.
That, but do you think that's more he doesn't trust the players around him?
It could be, and I wouldn't blame him at that point.
No, yeah, of course, because when we haven't got Paqueta, kudos, you know, we just don't look like a good enough team to be where we are.
Yeah,
and that's why I see people bang on about, and I do agree about how shit our squad is. Our squad is so crap.
Mm-hmm. I literally, I always said we have a good first 11, but at the minute, even like Soufal, he's been all right, but recently, since that contract thing come out, he's been rubbish. You know, so it's just like, I mean, Ben Johnson come on, and I thought to myself, why is he playing centre mid? But he held his own there. He done very well there.
Yeah, and he made very intricate passes. Well, he played really good. He played some tiki taka stuff, which I really enjoyed, and he made some good runs.
Do you know something funny? Yeah, I've just put all my stuff out on social media and everything, and people are coming back and saying, "You're a bit fucking premature, James." I'm like, for fuck's sake, don't wind me up. You know what I mean? Because I was fucking done it right at the death. And I thought, there's no way West Ham can fuck this up. But you know what? This team fucking never failed to surprise me. Ryan, what are you saying, man? Who's the worst player for you today for West Ham?
The worst player, do you know what? It's probably Fornells. Fornells for me.
Yeah. I think there's a lot of toss-ups today.
Yeah, I think he was fucking shit.
Do you know what? I slate Ings, but today he has shown that he's actually a really good player. Like just in today, like I don't mean he is like an amazing player that he's going to get us like top 6 or whatever. But today he actually proved that he can hold his own.
Yeah. I actually think today proved. I don't want to say a lot, but I think there was some positive signs in our play. Like, I think the fact that we can put Danny Ings as a 10 and Jared Bowen up front is a bit of a bright sign. I mean, obviously, we don't ever want to see that regularly, but It's a little bright, and oh my goodness, that turn from Danny Ings to win the penalty, that was insane.
The thing with Danny Ings though is he always, like in his career, he's always had someone else with him.
Yeah.
Like when he's playing alone, he can't do a lot, you know.
And credit to him, he was the only one laying the ball off today. The only one. And I think it was unfortunate he didn't at least have a goal today.
I thought he was fucking brilliant.
He had three shots blocked today.
Definitely.
He had 3 shots blocked today, and looking at the trajectory of them, one of them should have at least gone in. But
yeah, definitely. I think that like his performance deserved the goal today. Definitely.
He did, mate. I thought, as I say, I thought he was good, mate. Ryan, I'm going to let you go, mate. But thanks for coming on. I really do appreciate it.
No worries. Have a good one, boys.
Cheers, Ryan. Thank you.
Take care, man.
Legend.
That's been Ryan. Don't smash the gaff up. What's that one? For fuck's sake. Right. Might get into it, gentlemen. Player ratings time. Let's get into it and see fucking what's going on. Right. Did you?
I was too busy watching the match. I'll do it real quick. It'll take 2 seconds.
No worries. It gets a couple of comments then. Fuck it. I'm so deflated, Alf.
Honestly, I'm still seeing, but luckily there's a lot of people fighting back, to be fair. But there's still idiots trying to blame Moyes. And if I dare see certain YouTube channels coming in on him later, I am stopping my kindness. I am going to be releasing official statements this time.
Listen, there's no. What the fuck can Moyes do about the ref? Someone probably said, probably Moyes paid the ref to fucking give a penalty. Oh, fuck me, man.
I think those Chris Wilder statements are absolutely disgusting.
I am not going to sit here and have a go at David Moyes when he's got fucking the players that he's got at his disposal. We go 1-0 up, 1-1, 2-1. The last few minutes, Sheffield starts to act like a fucking idiot. And then we give away a penalty, which isn't a penalty. Fucking, how can we sit here? Do you know what? I thought West Ham would struggle today, right? But let's have it right. We should have won the game, and we deserved to win the game. They weren't the better side. What did they control? Fucking only thing they controlled is fucking South Yorkshire Council. That's it.
We've been robbed 2 points, James. As simple as that. We should be on 37 points.
Fair enough.
At least we're on, to be fair, 35 points in 21 games is quality, but we should be on 37.
Listen, there's been games this year, and we've got to hold our hands up here and be honest before we come to these player ratings. There's games where we've got away with, i.e., Burnley away when we're 1-0 down, and we spin it around in 2-1. So, right, it's not good.
As long as people acknowledge the fact that we were really not at our best, but again, you've got to think about who we had to start today, and I'm not gonna hold any grudges towards people and like what they think about the match, but like for me, it's about a 75-25. Like the officials, the referees, the linos, terrible.
Ariola's posted a picture of his lip, by the way.
Mate, that's what I was saying in live time. He was the one that ended up bleeding. You just have got to use your eyes, Mike.
John, I've got to do the player ratings, mate. Sorry, I got to fuck the player ratings, bro. You know what I mean? Johnny
Stay tuned for the ref.
You know what I mean? Fuck the ref. That's what I'll say, mate. Not fuck the player ratings, even though they are a bunch of twats. Right, let's come to this man. Areola. What are you saying for Areola, West Ham Online? Is he at fault for the first goal?
No.
Right.
No, I don't think
Incredible
so.
First save on that, though.
He gave away a penalty, which wasn't a penalty anyway.
Right.
I'll just give him a 6.
6. What are you saying, Lucas?
I actually thought Areola was decent today. Again, I thought the penalty end's an absolute disgrace, but it's kind of like the Sufal thing where if the goalkeeper's rushing out, he's about to punch the ball. He doesn't connect with it, but he does run into a player. You're not really putting yourself in the best position. And again, this is just my own opinion. It wasn't a penalty. I thought he was okay today. He actually made a few decent saves. The one goal we conceded, that was a great first save. Great first save. Disaster class by Zuma, who is not getting enough slate that I've seen so far. He was diabolical today. Areola, just a 7 for me. I think he deserves it.
Right. I've just got to send that to him. Right. I'm going to give him a high 6. I think the first goal, I think he saves it, but I think he pushes it back out. Right. I mean, other than that, he done pretty well. And let's be honest, the final thing, he gets a clump for it, for his trouble. So, you know, I've just had someone messaged me saying about it's just one of them days. No, it's not. It's fucking bad ref. Right, let's get this man in. While I wait for him to appear. Right, he can come in the next one. Sue Fowl, West Ham Online. What you saying?
Rubbish. He was crap, but then again, it weren't a red card. 4.
4 out of 10. Fucking hell. Lucas.
He has not had a good run of form lately, and it's sad to see because he is one of my favorite players that have come to the club over the years. But man, he's just been so bad. I thought he was a little bit unlucky today. I thought he made some really good runs off the flank, and Bowen did not. And I think Cornet maybe once, but the ball should have gotten laid off to him a fair few times where he could have put in a cross on the ground or something backwards, and he just never got the ball, and he just wasn't good today. I'm going to give him, and he did get sent off, which should never have happened. Absolute disgrace from the referee, who, by the way, should be shot. I'll say that multiple times tonight or today. I'm going to give him a. I'm going to give him a 4.
I'll go next. Leave Kane till last. He gets a 4 out of 10. What a fucking idiot! What a fucking idiot! You've just been booked, and then you go and give a foul away right in front of the referee to make him make a decision. And fair enough, there was Hamer in the first half, I think, or second half on Bowen. I get that, but what are you doing? What are you doing? Do you know what I mean? You're just allowing yourself just to get emotionally involved, and that's what it is. And what Ben said there, spot on, absolute spot on. Poor discipline straight away. But why are you doing that to us? Do you know what I mean? I'm going to say this about Vladimir Soufal. Been a great servant to West Ham. He's done his time at West Ham. He's been very, very good. We need an upgraded right back. Yeah, because he has one good game. People rave about him like he's back, but he's not back. He's still the fucking same at the end of the day. So he's going to get a 4 out of 10 for me. Kane, what are you saying for Soufal?
Soufal, he's in. I hope you're good lads. Probably not. Soufal, it's a bit of a bad run, and he's stinking run at the moment. I thought he was about a 4 out of 10. Yeah, I sort of agree with you. Yes, the first yellow. What was that all about? But yeah, no, calm your head a bit, mate. But yeah, no, 4 out of 10. I'm hoping it's just a bad run. He sort of fixes himself up a bit because he's a good player. Then again, I do agree. It's probably our most upgradable position.
Yeah.
What about Areola? Give us your quick thoughts on that.
Areola, I thought he was really good today. Didn't do nothing wrong. Got violently assaulted for the penalty.
They didn't look at that, though. They don't look at the man on the ground bleeding.
Oh, no.
Someone makes him bleed his own blood.
I was so convinced they weren't going to give it, to be honest with you. But there you go. I'll give Areola, a 7, 8? Yeah, I thought it was good.
Fair enough, Kane. Fair enough. We move on to Mavropanos, and that is West Ham Online. What you're saying about him?
He was crap too.
He just ain't that good. I'm sorry, he really isn't.
I wonder if people are going to criticise starting for him now. Fuck
Mate,
me,
you want to
God.
talk about people with Soufal? This man will have one good game and people are wanking over him. I like Mavropanos and I like the profile.
I've been there. Trust me, I've done that.
I like all the players we have at West Ham on a personal level and then to a degree. But mate, this is the key guy. One good game, wank fest.
I know, mate, and I'm guilty as charged.
He's passing. I thought it was going to be a bit better, to be honest. It's erratic. I don't like him and Zuma as a partnership, but then again, I think Agard struggles as well. You know what? Zuma started the season well, but apart from that, I think our centre backs have let us down a bit this season.
I agree on this.
I'm going to give him a 4 as well.
I'll go next. I'll give him a 5. I just thought it's standard performance from him. Yeah, as one good game. I'm guilty of it. You know what I mean? Pleasuring Mavropanos. On the other side of things, sometimes I just think he's just brain dead. Like stupid passes. Like he done a pass in the first half, I think, straight into the half to no one. And it's like you're just not even looking. You're not even looking around.
That's the thing for me. Like if you see someone making a run and they just they mishit it.
Yeah.
It goes over them. Like I can say, you know what, fair play. You tried to make the pass. You saw him make the run. You tried to make the pass, but he was playing passes today where
Do you know,
he might as well just kicked it out of bounds and just given it to Sheffield United to throw in.
I know what you're saying. I absolutely agree. Like if he's passing it to someone and making an attempt to pass it to him, I get that. Fucking hell, he was just shit. He's getting a 5. Kane, what you saying?
Mavropanos, Bundesliga centre back, development signing. So anyone writing a guy off, I think he's just a backup development signing. But yeah, no, he's pretty bad, isn't he? I'll give him a low 5.
No 5. Lucas.
I'm gonna give him a 4. I just didn't think he was great today, and like I said, it's mostly a 4 because his passing today, there was no conviction behind it at all. I don't know where his head was at, but again, he does the usual well. He's good in the air, heads balls away, but like the intermediate game today, he just non-existent. He was poor.
Yeah, I agree, mate. As me lights go out on this gaff. Right, let's come to this man, Kurt Zuma. Lucas, take it away.
Hall of Shame performance today. I think Alfie said that. Alfie, did you say that on Twitter?
Yeah.
Probably.
That was an absolute disgrace today, and that honestly might have been one of his worst matches I've ever seen. That's
Alfie,
hilarious.
right there, son.
There, Alfie.
Mate, people,
Didn't mean to do that.
go back and freeze it, mate. You will know what Alfie looks like.
Have it that a quarter of his face, people.
Mate, Alfie, that's it.
Yeah,
now,
you had
mate.
about a frame there.
You're getting hunted down by the boys out army, mate. They're coming for you. Go on.
He was just crap today, and it is disappointing to see. And I'm sick. It does worry me. Every time he goes down, it looks like he died. It looks like he's about to get his knee chopped off and he's going to be a paraplegic or something. Yeah. And again, it's the same with Mavropanos. He was good in the air, except actually, no, I can't even say that because the first goal was an absolute disgrace from him. And Cornet as well, the domino effect for that. I do love a domino effect. But Zuma, absolutely crap. I actually do think he was worse than Mavropanos today. I cannot lie. But yeah, I'm going to give him a 3. I thought he was absolutely shit.
I'm going to go next. I'll give him a 3 out of 10. How this geezer's captain, I don't know. I don't know.
We've got no one else. Actually, me and Kane know who should be captain.
Well, whatever it is, he shouldn't be captain. He's always one sort of lunge away from an injury. He's like, I remember in the first half, as the ball comes in, it's no danger whatsoever. He headers it out for a corner, and people look at him and go, "What the fuck are you doing?"
And Ariel was blatantly and obviously yelling, even used some hand signals.
Yeah, using hand signals, everything, mate. And I agree in that comment in there. Alvarez should be captain, fucking absolutely. I will give him a 3. Yeah,
I like that, Michael. Give Emerson the armband. Love that.
Yeah, shout out to him, mate. Kane, what you saying?
Watching that guy run, it's like he runs in fucking slow motion. We've destroyed that guy's knee, for God's sake. I don't know if it's karma for kicking that cat, but it's probably deserved. He was so bad. But what I will say is, up until recently, he's been really good for us, really consistent. So I'm hoping he can sort himself out. But yeah, he was terrible.
Yeah, I agree, mate. I agree.
2 out of 10.
2. Fuck me, you're harsh.
He was fucking awful.
He was bad. I know. West Ham Online. What is
True Hammer, true ratings. You heard it.
I thought he was shocking. Terrible. Yeah, really bad. Honestly, I thought he was absolutely shocking. I don't even know what to say. He was terrible.
Give me a number.
Just give a fucking number.
Fucking hell, mate. I ain't got all on that. Fucking hell. 2 out of 10. Fair enough. Right, Alf, go start for Emerson.
5 weren't his best game. Yeah, it wasn't his best game.
Lucas?
Bit of a ghost today. Really didn't do a lot. Wasn't bad, wasn't great, just really didn't do much. I'll give him a 5.
I'm gonna give him a high 5. I know you keep saying he's a ghost and all that, but when Ben Johnson come on, he was getting further forward. He was trying to make things happen. Don't help when you've got 4 nails over that side, but that's a different fucking scenario altogether. Do you know what I mean? I'm gonna give him, a high 5. I thought he was okay. Do you know what I mean? He gets cleaned out, which isn't right. But you know, it is what it is. Kane, what are you saying?
I agree with James. I thought the bloke was pretty bad in the first half, but much better when Johnson came on. I'm going to give him high 5, low 6. Wasn't his best game. First half bad. Second half try to make stuff happen.
Yeah, I actually agree. Comes this man, Thomas Souček. Kane, take it away.
I thought Souček had a pretty important roles there. I thought he was winning a lot of the balls in the box. They were crossing the ball a lot in, and they were a big old threat from there. He gets a high 5, low 6. I thought he did some good things for us.
Lucas?
I've seen some tweets today about Souček, and I don't know why people even waste their breath. They know the role he had to play today, and we all know that's not his best role. I get that. But we know he's not technically sound, but he had to play there today, and I don't know. I think people really disrespect Souček for no reason, but he was okay today. Again, I don't like him in the role that he had to play today. I don't think anyone does. So much better forward as another midfielder or sometimes a 10. But I agree with Kane. I thought he won the ball back a decent amount today, but I don't know if that was because Sheffield were kind of shit or they were just really good interceptions and duels won, but I'm going to give him a 5.
I'll go next. I'm giving him a high 4. He ain't getting a 5 from me. I thought first half he was a passenger massively. And when people keep saying about, we can't get Phillips in this side because it's a loan deal, it's all money and all that. How about fuck off? How about that? Right?
They're chatting absolute shit if they don't want Calvin Phillips at this club, and I can't stand hearing, he won't beat out Alvarez. Why would he come if he's just cover for Alvarez? Mate, don't get me wrong. Edson Alvarez has proven me wrong to a point. But mate, Calvin Phillips, you can't say no to that. He would literally.
We need Calvin Phillips in this side for composure, passing. Yeah, and Souček just doesn't give it today. Yeah, he's a warrior. He gets stuck in, but that's all he does. Right, he does fuck all else. Right, and what someone just said there, Phillips can actually play football, which is spot on. Right, that comment is probably commented tonight. Phillips can actually play football. So's fucking true. He gets a high 4. WestHamOnline.
His box defending was really good.
Agreed.
But on the ball, he was poor. So every time the ball went in the box, he cleared it well. He was good defensively, but 6.
With Thomas Souček today, the role he was playing and getting mad at him, that's having we need Areola to play striker, and he puts in an absolute disaster. Goes, Areola's shit. He's a fucking goalkeeper playing striker.
Let's come to this man. There's only one place to start. That is with Kane. Kane, what you saying?
That's actually disrespectful.
I thought he was all right today. I imagine I go on Twitter and see people complain about it. Don't get me wrong, I don't like him in double pivot. I think he gets beaten easy. I think Moyes will fix that as well. But I thought he was all right. I thought he was linking play really well. Doing the business. Good pen as well. I mean, imagine if it was a Ward-Prowse winner. Imagine how arrogant I'd be right now. Bloody ref.
Oh, we would be running absolute riot on the Twitter sphere.
What are you going to give him, Kane?
I'm going to give him a 7.
I don't think it's a 7, but I'll go next. I'm going to give him just a 6 for me. I thought he done bits well. The penalty's a good pen, but it's just when you look at that midfield, they was bypassing that midfield so many times. He was obviously when you got Souček next year, it ain't good, but I'll probably give him just a 6 for me.
That's what I keep trying to tell people. They just don't seem to understand it. I don't know why.
Lucas.
I thought he was all right today. I actually thought his corners were solid. Again, all he can really do is put it on top of someone's head, and he does routinely do that. He was part of the goal we conceded. not really his. He picked up a yellow. It really wasn't his fault because Maxwell Cornet doesn't know how to play football. Really, he can't dribble anymore, and he stumbles with the ball at his feet, gives it away. Ward-Prowse has to challenge in for a yellow, which I don't understand how that was a yellow either. With some of the other stuff I was seeing today, but again, he was all right. He's not at his best in a double pivot. The only way he is ever going to be good in a double pivot is if he has someone who is technically good next to him, a technical DM, someone like Calvin Phillips. That's the only way that we're going to move forward with that style of play, unless we have a whole summer to work on it. But I'm going to give him just a 6.
Just a 6. Alf.
Could have got to the ball quicker for the first goal. I thought he was poor, to be honest, mate, in the first half. In the second half, I thought he improved slightly. Scored the penalty as well. So I'm going to give him, same as Souček, a 6.
6 out of 10.
The goal saves it for me a bit, to be honest.
Yeah. Right. Let's come to this man. That is Pablo. I can't pass. I'm done. 4-0. Where is it?
Emotional damage.
Fucking emotional damage on this geezer, mate. Alf, tell me now about him.
He was crap. He was shocking, but I don't know what to say about him. He was really poor. He gets a 4, especially in the first half. I think he made 8 out of 18 passes, so 4 for me.
8 out of 18 passes. Fuck me. I'm giving him a 3. I thought it was crap, mate. I don't know how he blagged it for so long. Right, Harry's blagged this. Like, I agree with what Michael says in the chat, and even Brian to a point. Yeah, that is probably another comment on that 4-0 too. Passing was awful the whole game. He needs to go. He's just not good enough, and he's done at West Ham for me. I'll give him a 3. Be kind. Lucas.
Yeah, really bad today. It's a bit of a shame because I actually thought he was all right defensively, and he won a fair amount of duels. But as soon as he won it back, he just could not make the initial pass to start a break or be an important part of it. So for that, he gets. I'm going to give him a 4.
4 out of 10. Kane.
3 out of 10. Tragic guy. He's lost his first touch completely. He's playing like he's got like Doc Martens on. He was awful.
Yeah, it was, mate.
You know, that's a good poll. That's a good question for the chat. Would you rather play football in let's go Doc Marten boots, not like the dress shoes that some people wear, or skinny jeans?
Fucking, he was in both. I always say that. Well, let's come to this man. Maxwell Cornet scored a goal today. Wow. Kane, I'll let you go first as you're the guest.
It only took 28 appearances.
28 fucking appearances. Yeah, go on, Kane. What are you saying?
That goal still can't mask how bad that guy was. Honestly, he was awful. He was so bad. I'm happy for him to get a goal.
Terrible.
Jesus Christ, this guy's lost. Like, I feel sorry for him because obviously that injury's ruined him. He can't even run,
bro. Space Jam-esque.
Honestly, so bad. We're never going to sell that guy. Who's going to buy him? He went past the medical. 1 out of 10
rating of the year, in my opinion.
Yeah, it was that bad. Go on.
Sorry, Ken, I cut you off. What did you say?
That's all right. I gave the guy a 1 out of 10. I'm not even joking. It was that bad.
He was bad. Yeah. What are you saying, Lucas?
Oh man, I'm not kidding. This is the toughest rating of the year because you, Alfie, and Mitch know that I do hold goal contributions very high into someone's rating, but like Kane said, I don't know if I can mask this rating because he scored, because he was absolutely crap. He was so bad. But he did the same thing as last week, right? I actually think inside the box, Maxwell Cornet has a good IQ and he makes good runs inside the box, but the guy has lost all of his ability. Space Jam, like all his powers and skills and ability have just been taken away from him because of that disgusting injury or whatever sort of diagnosis he had, whatever that rare thing was. But oh mate, because he scored, I'm going to give him a 4. If he didn't score, he'd get a 1.
Yeah, I will do, mate. I must admit. Alf, what you saying?
Terrible. We for most of the game we were with 10 players because he's offside all the time. I don't know. I've got no real words. The goal was very good, great finish, and that's what he can do. He can actually strike through a ball reasonably well. But apart from that, I thought he was quite poor. So he's going to get a 6 just for the goal for me.
Oh, role reversal today with me and Alf.
Yeah. I'm giving him a 3. 3 out of 10. The goal's a good goal, don't get me wrong, but after that, what did he do? The amount of times he was caught offside, fucking stupid.
And he is slow. Danny Ings slow. Cornet is right now.
That is slow.
Bad.
Yeah. And he's got the pace, he's got everything about him, but it's just fucking hell.
He's a broken man. He's a broken
He's
man.
got no pace, James. He can't run. I can run faster than him. I don't know where that's all gone.
Fucking hell, nor do I, mate. But I just
Kane can run faster with a dog in his arms.
Exactly.
Kane can run faster on the pitch. We all know what pitch he
Yeah,
was
to
on.
be fair, he did show that a couple seasons ago.
Yeah, but we don't mention that anymore. We don't mention that. 3 out of fucking 10. Let's go to this man, Daniel Ings. Lucas.
First off, I want to be the first to just. That was the best I've ever seen of Danny Ings. I think that's the best we will ever see. He is such a little dancer in the box, isn't he? That pen that he won, that turn, I was shocked. I was shook. I can't believe I seen that from him. I celebrated like that, like it was a goal, what he'd done. And besides his long range passing today, I thought he was superb. I thought he laid the ball off a good amount. Unlucky not to score. He should have had at least a goal today, in my opinion. But like Alfie said, he just takes way too many touches sometimes for absolutely no reason. But he linked up play well. I thought he was superb defensively in the 10 as well. Kept the shape well, which I feel like some people might not mention or recognize. But Danny Ings, man of the match for me. He gets an 8 out of 10.
Alf?
Great. He was the best player on the pitch. I agree. 8 out of 10. His footwork was fantastic. Yeah, he should have scored. As I said, he takes too long to shoot at the moment, but 8 out of 10.
I agree. He's getting 8 out of 10 for me. I thought he put in effort. He was running everywhere. He should have scored today. Harry didn't score today. I don't know, but he had a good shot. He won us the penalty. He was fucking brilliant for us today. Really, 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 really good. Yeah, and he
like
puts
I said,
other people to shame.
He was the only one laying the ball off today. I didn't understand why we were not doing the small, simple things like that.
And you know when people say, "Oh, these players come in and they haven't had game time," and they blame it on Moyes. Sometimes you have got to look at the players. You have got to look at the player and say, "Is this player ready? Is this player ready to play?"
And this isn't some Moyes parade on or whatever, but credit to Moyes as well for playing him in the 10 because people like I told you earlier, people like, oh, Cornet and Fornal should have been swapped respectively at the beginning of the match. Like, mate, if that was the case, Fornal should be in the 10, Cornet should be on the left. That would leave Danny Ings out wide. So respect to Moyes for playing him as a 10 today because he looked different mustard, even though it was Sheffield United.
Yeah, he gets an 8 from me. Kane, what you saying?
He was unbelievable. I thought Danny Ings. I agree with WestHamOnline. There's a couple of moments he could have scored. Took too long, but other than that, I thought he was absolutely fantastic. Best player on the pitch. Did that 10 role so well, and I'm quite happy because him and Ben Johnson sort of give a bit of faith. Don't write all these players off. You know that they're still there. They're still about, and he gets an 8. A high 8 for me. I thought he was really good. He deserved to win that game.
Danny Ings promoted his skinny jeans to khaki trousers today.
Yeah, I agree, mate. I agree. Lucas, what are you saying for the Ings?
I gave him an 8 out of 10, my man of the match.
8 out of 10 for you. Right, let's come to this man. Jared Bowen. I'll go first. Not his day today. Not his day, but he's only just come back, so he ain't going to have an amazing game when he just comes back. I think the first half, I think he should lay the pass into Cornet. I really do. Even though Cornet wasn't all that, I think he's tried to go for goal, and I think if he plays more, Bowen, he lays that in. He lays it into
That's one of those.
Kudus or anyone else.
That's one of those half, like how you look at a half glass of water, half
Yeah.
full or half empty.
Yeah, and it was just that second half. He should have won a penalty. He didn't get the penalty, but we get to the VAR and referee later on in the show. But I'll give him just a 6 for me. I thought he was a trier. That's about it. Kane, what are you saying?
Yeah, Bowen. Yeah, I agree that a couple of moments like that Cornet one, he could have probably gone the other side and laid Cornet off. I thought. I did think he had a really hard roll up there. I felt he did quite well winning the ball, holding onto the ball, playing it off and stuff like that. But I agree, it's not like a vintage Bowen performance. But it wasn't like he was terrible. I'll give him a high 6.
Alf, what are you saying?
Yeah, 6. He could have had a go. I think on another day would have finished one of those half chances.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't think he was terrible by any means and worked hard, but I didn't think he was great. So yeah, average performance 6.
Yeah. Lucas, what are you saying?
Yeah, full house. I agree with all you. 6 for me. I actually, if he didn't just come back today and he played a match previous and was sharper, I do think he scores or assists today, especially the one with Cornet. Like I said, I don't think it was necessarily the easiest layoff of all time, but if Bowen was sharper, I think he has the quality to do that. But I thought he linked up with Danny Ings well. He tried, and like y'all said, on another day, if he's a bit sharper, he probably scores. I'm gonna give him a 6.
Right, let's come to the subs. We're gonna go Ben Johnson. I thought Ben done well when he come on, so I'm gonna give him. Give him a high 6. I thought he done all right. Lucas, give me a number.
Yeah, I'm kind of in between a strong 6 and a 7. I let's be honest, it was so funny today when he came on the pitch because he was literally laughing to himself, telling everyone like,
I know.
"Yeah, I'm about to be in the midfield. Like we're not playing a back 5. I'm gonna be one of the midfielders." And after his first touch, I thought he was very positive. I said it before in the afterthought before this. I've always thought Ben Johnson was a very good runner. Like he's good at running into open space. He can run down the flank, but with the ball at his feet is where it really kills him in the fullback position, in my opinion. But I do think Ben Johnson has a good football IQ. I still think he's a good one-on-one defender. But I'm hoping what happened today might be a new spark, a new positive twist on his role at West Ham. Even though we already have an abundance of midfielders right now, I mean, it could be a sign of light for him. Hopefully, I'm going to give him a strong 6. But if someone gave him a 7, I wouldn't debate it.
Kane?
I felt like he changed the game. I thought he'd come on changed it. I thought before he come on, I thought Sheffield United would get on top of us. And in reality, we should have won that game. I think we all agree that the ref kind of mugged us off. I think you'd be getting a lot more plaudits for changing the game, moving the ball really well, and it really impressed me. Seeing Ben Johnson play well just puts a smile on my face. I'm giving him a 7 out of 10 for it.
Online?
Yeah, I thought it was certainly changed the game. We seemed to control the game a lot better when he came on. I thought he was our best midfielder when he came on. Passed it well, moved it well. Yeah, solid 7, high 7 for me.
High 7 out of 10 for you. Fabianski comes on, doesn't do a lot, but he just picks the ball out of the net.
You know what? Credit to him, he guessed the right way. He's actually probably a little unlucky not to save it.
Does anyone think if he played the whole game, he would have saved that because he went the right way, but he just wasn't quite there? Or am I just being a weirdo? Is it a good fan?
Maybe.
It's a good argument. It's a good
Superstitious weirdo I am.
Yeah, let's come to this man who's a fucking absolute rat. The referee, Lucas, go on. Go on.
Well, I'm not going to list every single thing he did wrong today, but an absolute disgrace. This was football terrorism at its finest, in my opinion. In the greatest league the world has ever seen. you would think we'd have some competent or at least consistent officiating. But to take a quote out of Alf's book, consistently shit, consistently crap. That's exactly what it is today. The only decision he got right, in my opinion, was the Emerson red card, or the Brewster red card. Sorry, absolutely disgusting tackle from behind, both feet in the air, stud up right into his Achilles. But yeah, I'm gonna give the ref, mate. I can't. This is beyond negative. What happened today? This is like I want him sent to a gulag in Russia or like Azerbaijan, something like that, and he needs to be shot. He needs to be shot. I don't care. And just like Salisbury, Maryland, Michael Salisbury, do one.
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this. Literally, if
my rating out of 10, shot.
Mate, if I speak, mate, I won't ever come back to YouTube again because I'm that fuming with this geezer. First things first, yeah, he gets our penalty right, so I'll give him some credit there. It's a blatant penalty, he gets it right. The Brewster yellow card, he fucks up. He ends up being a red card because he was just shit. The penalty at the end is beyond words. Like, we're all sitting there, like it's embarrassing. Is it Hamer? Harry was still on the pitch.
I think it's pronounced Almer. And by the way, I hate last names like that. I heard about 10 different pronunciations today.
I know, mate. I know, right? That's coming from fucking me. But Harry's still on the pitch. I don't know. There was tackles going in. There was actually a tackle on Souček in the second half where West Ham win the ball. Souček gets fouled. Ben Johnson's got the ball and we're advancing up the pitch. And he brings the play back. Just brings the play back. And I'm looking at him. I'm thinking, mate, you're just trying to mug us completely off. We've had 2 shit refs in the space of 5 days, right? It's just not good enough. The referee's fucking atrocious, mate. I'm not going to lie. He's just an absolute fucking cunt. Fuck it, I'll say it. He's just a cunt. Yeah, I mean, fuck it. I might as well. Fuck it. We're going to get demonetised. It is what it is. He's a fucking complete wanker, mate. He deserves to be shot, hung, fucking anything, mate. I'm not being funny. It's the best league on the planet. And we've got people who can't do the job. Just can't do the job. It's just common fucking sense. Like, even the foul at the end, right, on Bowen is a complete blatant rugby tackle type foul. Yeah, the defender's not looking at the ball. He's got a hold of the man. He's dragging him down to the floor. What's he got to do?
And I don't care what people say. It may sound crazy, but to me, Kane with the superstitions, I think that's absolute corruption that it doesn't go to VAR at all. That is a disgrace. If it went to VAR, I would have at least said fair play. They looked at it, right or wrong, if they given it or not. But it didn't even go to VAR.
Yeah, it didn't. No,
that's
didn't.
corrupt.
And it's just, and this is the fear I do have with West Ham. Yeah, I think this ain't going to be the first time we're talking about referees from now to the end of the season.
It's been a disgrace all season. Whether if you've just watched West Ham, you only support West Ham. I watched so much Premier League football this season. The officiating is disgraceful. It is nowhere near a plausible standard at all. I have seen MLS matches officiated and maintained 1,000 times better than the crap that I've seen this year in the Prem. It's terrible.
Yeah. I agree. Kane, what are you saying?
Honestly, to sum it up, I could go on the pitch, lay a fat turd, give that turd a whistle, and it'd be a better ref than that fucking guy. Awful guy. I hope you fall down the stairs. I hope your toast is burnt in the morning. I hope someone slashes your tyres. Shocking. Minus a million, trillion, gazillion out of 10. Fuck off.
I think that equals to what I said. I hope he gets shot.
I've got to get to this question here, yeah? Lucas, is the officiating worse in the Premier League or the NFL?
Mate,
well,
this would be
judging by Lucas's tweets when the NFL is on, it's going to be tight.
Mate, we would be here for another 4 hours. Both leagues, absolute corruption.
Fair enough, mate. West Ham Online, what are you saying about the referee today?
Shocking. I said it earlier in the stream anyway, but horrendous. He couldn't have been any worse. I mean, I thought it. I just awful.
Mate, it's baffling. It's baffling.
I feel emotional about it, James. Let's put it that way. It's emotional damage for me.
I've just got your WhatsApp. I'm gonna have to look into it, Alf. Right. Yeah. Referee, fucking stay in fucking.
I need something to take the edge off. I need a split.
Mate, Talk about, I'm trying to do dry January, mate, and I think the whiskey might get in tonight. I'm 21 days in, mate, and West Ham want to turn me to alcohol, but we're going to come to this man, David Moyes. Final rating of the evening, gentlemen. What are we saying about David Moyes? Alfred, start.
Weren't perfect because obviously Sheffield United, it was a very even game, let's put it that way. But I thought once he made the tactical change, which changed the game, we could have gone 3-1 up. I think the change for Johnson was very good. And so I think he got that right. The initial setup wasn't perfect, as I've just said. But he made the right changes. He deserved to win the game because of that. And the referee cost us, so he's going to get a 6 from me.
Don't think Moyes done a lot wrong today, if I'm being truthfully honest here, yeah. And if I sit here and go, what did he really do wrong? The circumstances, he had to play them players because there was no one else. He brings Ben Johnson on, and probably every West Ham fan in the ground and around the world was going, "What the fuck you doing, Moyes? What you done? What's all this about?" But actually, it actually worked. It actually worked. Ben Johnson in midfield was pretty decent. He picked the ball up. He carried the ball well. He looked. He reminded me a bit like Deck, picking the ball up and just carrying it and getting us out of danger, sort of thing. Yeah. And then
he ran into open space like him.
Yeah, he ran in open spaces. It was a good sub to make. I think the yellow card for Sufal. What can he? Moyes ain't to blame for that because Sufal's a fucking idiot. I think Moyes is not to blame for the referee today because the referee cost us the game in the end, right? So I'm actually going to give Moyes a high 6. I thought he'd done all right. I thought he'd done okay with what was at his disposal. Do you know what I'm saying? Maybe he should have took 4 nails off. Maybe. Yeah, that's maybe the little gripe I've got. But who else is there to come on and play that position?
For who?
So exactly that. When people say about, oh, Phillips is going to cost too much money and we can't really pay 7 million, fucking have a day off. Fuck me. You know what I mean? Like, ain't your fucking money, is it? It's the club's money. And just get the geezer in.
Unless that 31 million pound fee is going to put us into financial disaster, I do not care what it takes to get Calvin Phillips at this football club.
I totally agree, mate. I really do. So high 6. Kane, what you saying?
I mean, let's look at the players available. What the hell did you have to work with? I know, and let's look at a couple of big things he'd done. Danny Ings in a 10. That was a great decision, I thought. Really good decision from him. The game was even. I think a lot of that's due to the personnel available. And then the Johnson sub for midfield, I think that's a bit of a genius sub as well. That's really good. He definitely deserved to win. So the players, given the circumstances he had, the players available, and the ref, there's not much else he could have done really. He gets a 7.
You've gone for 7. I've gone for a high 6. Lucas, what you saying?
Kane beat me to the punch. I agree with him. I'm going to give Moyes a 7. And again, I'm not trying to make this some Moyes parade or anything like that, but I really can't think of anything he'd done wrong today. He'd done way more right than wrong for me today. The Ben Johnson sub, again, he was booed for it, and egg on people's faces for that who booed. Playing Danny Ings in the 10 was a masterstroke, in my opinion, and that proved today. He swapped Cornet and Fornals in like the first around like the 26th to 30th minute mark, and we scored as soon as we changed to that. So credit to him, even if people think that it should have been that way to start off the match. It's whatever, debatable. But and again, he played the absolute strongest 11 he could today. We had no options on the bench. I don't care how bad Fornals was today. If you'd rather have seen Callum Marshall play today over Pablo Fornals, get a life. Respectfully, sorry, I really don't mean that as a personal shot. But
one thing I will say is how the fuck is Fornals on the pitch for so long?
But then again, I agree. But like, for who? Like maybe you can take Emerson, put him on the wing, drop Johnson to left back. But I don't know. I'm not a manager.
I don't think today's game is on David Moyes.
I don't think so either. And we've already talked about the ref. I'm not going more into him. And so I'm going to give Moyes a 7.
Yeah, listen, I'm going to be straight here when I say this, yeah. today's game, today's result is not on David Moyes. I think there's other circumstances. Like we go 2-1 up. I think that when I do sit here and think about it, I think the Ben Johnson sub is a fucking stroke of class, really, because I didn't see that one coming. Even though Ben's played midfield before, he's only ever played there once. And even Ben, when he come on, was like smiling and thinking, "Fuck me, what am I doing here in midfield?" But,
Hey, he thought Moyes was having a laugh.
he was like, he was literally smiling like a fucking good one, going
And
like,
he ended up almost being the reason why we won.
Yeah, but you know, it is what it is. But right, that's been David Moyes. Lads, any final thoughts? West Ham Online, go.
Devastated to not get the extra 2 points. You made the point earlier, which was fair, about we've been lucky in a couple other games this season. But I think that luck was when we made our own luck. I think today was genuine, just pure refereeing mistakes, or not, refereeing errors, quote unquote. But yeah, it hurts to see. I thought it was disgusting, the refereeing today.
Kane, what are you saying?
I was absolutely rightfully fuming after the game. It took me a long walk home from the pub. But my final thoughts is seeing Lucas's smile has made me happy. And anytime you're angry, just look at Lucas's smile. That's the best cure for anything. Come on, you irons.
Yeah.
I'm happy that's the case because I was absolutely furred last night. Rough morning for me.
Fair enough. Lucas, what do you want to say, mate? Now come loud.
To reciprocate the energy, I love having my my co-president of the James Ward-Prowse fan club with me right now. Every time I see the big letter K with an orange background on here, it does give me butterflies and a good smile on my face. Yeah, really, all I have to say is Michael Salisbury, do one. I hope he gets sent to Russia and just lives in a gulag for the rest of his life.
Yeah,
and get shot.
Fair enough. We don't condone violence on this channel. Just shoot.
Yeah, you don't know what I want him shot with. Just you can leave that open to your mind.
Yeah. My final thought is this: it's 2 points dropped today, massively. But I'm proud of the team today. They give it everything. They should have put this team to bed in the first half, and it's our own fault why we haven't won this game today. Right, the players on the pitch. I think Moyes made a great sub in Ben Johnson. Didn't see that one come in, and he deserves a lot of credit for that. And let's be honest, when Ben Johnson come on, we was getting fucking controlled in the middle. And after when Ben's on the pitch, we was a completely different side. So yeah, listen, we move on. We've got 2 weeks now till Bournemouth because we've got no game now. So it's a bit of rest, a bit of relaxation, and get some players in the door.
Big 2 weeks.
Big 2 weeks in the transfer window. We need Calvin Phillips at this club. Anyone who doesn't like that, I don't understand what they want.
You know, quick question for you guys, not to prolong this. If you had to pick a left winger or defensive midfielder to be our one signing in this window, which position would it be?
Johnson might have genuinely changed that today. That's the funny thing, just through that short cameo. But I think I would still go with defensive midfielder at the moment.
Yeah,
I'd go DM too.
Yeah, I think if Alvarez goes down, which proves it today, we're a completely different outfit.
Kane, what are you saying?
When Alvarez is inside, we're good.
DM, I think the fact that we've only got Alvarez is really worrying. The guy's a red card or an injury away from us team being a completely different team.
Or a psychotic meltdown away.
Yeah, exactly.
He is a bastard.
And the DM we're talking about here is a really good one. He should be really good for us as well. Yeah, DM for me. Obviously, you want both, really. Everyone wants both covered, but there you go.
We should be getting both. That's the thing.
And we're gonna find out in the coming weeks if we are. And listen, please do smash a like on the video. Please do subscribe to E20 Zone TV. Hit the like button. It goes a long way, gets us out there. And hit the notification bell. It's 2 points dropped today, but it is what it is. Fucking referee, mate. Do you know what I mean? Does us in the end. But I'll be back in the week to talk more transfers, West Ham, and the general gossip of what's going on in the West Ham community.
And a quick shout out to everyone for participating and putting your comments in the chat. We love you all, even if we disagree.
Yeah, that's it, mate. It's love is love and hate is hate, and West Ham Online.
And Michael Salisbury gets shot.
Indeed, so take it easy. Bye-bye.